Hartlike welkom by Agri Monitor. Ons gaan vir julle al die nuus gee wat vandag in Agri Monitor is. En dan het ons 'n baie interessante onderhoud met Temapo Negongo. Hy is van die Namibiese Organiese Vereniging. Baie interessant, moet dit nie misloop nie. Ons begin met die nuus. Mielieoeste in die mieliedriehoek. Daar word nie verwag dat die opbrengs baie goed gaan wees nie. Ons het met Dawie Kok gesels. Hy sê verlede jaar is 64.000 ton mielies geoes. Die vorige seisoen 90.000, maar vir vanjaar se oes word slegs 20.000 ton voorspel. Dit is baie minder. Die groot rede vir die swak oesopbrengse word voor die deur van natuurlik die droogte, die swak reën wat geval het, reën wat net kol geval het en heeltemal te laat begin het. Ons gaan dit later opvolg, ons hou dit dop. Dan ook op bladsy 1 gesels ons oor grondbelasting. Dit is 'n tamaletjie wat natuurlik is daar mense wat gaan vrystelling kry. Jy moet aansoek doen daarvoor en die Namibiese Landbouunie sê hulle het nou hulle ondubbelsinnige standpunt rakend grondhervorming en grondbelasting het hulle weer benadruk. Lees asseblief hierdie artikel op bladsy 1, baie belangrik. Op bladsy 2 het ons, ek is al so moeg vir die woord droogte, maar die ekoloog waarsku en sê berei voor vir die droogte. Dit is almal se boodskap vir boere. Van die Namibiese Landbouunie tot by ekoloog. Dit kan nie anders nie, daar moet voorbereiding getref word. En die droogste dele op die oomblik is die Komma-streek, Omaheke, die oostelike dele van Irongo, dele van Kunene, die sentrale dele van die Hardapstreeks en natuurlik groot dele van die Karastreek en die suidelike dele van die Otjozon-Jupa streek. Dan het Agribank vir ons bietjie wenke gegee hoe om 'n meer bestande boerdery besigheid te begin, meer produktief te wees. So dankie vir Agribank wat daardie met ons deel. Weereens NLI gee vir ons wenke hoe om voor te berei vir die impak van die droogte. Hulle sê ook vir ons hoe hulle die regering gaan benader sodat almal gereed kan maak vir die droogte. Hulle is in gesprekke met Agribank. Daar is groot probleme met skaapbemarking, maar die NLI sê hulle staan agter die boere om natuurlik te help om die droogte se impak te versag. Op ons agterblad is daar gewoonlik omgewing en toerisme nuus en die UPM se president Jan van Wyk het gesê hy skaar hom agter SANA en hulle is heeltemal gekant teen hierdie in situ loging van die Iran mynplanne wat tans daar in die Stampriet bekken is. Lees dit gerus op die agterblad. En dan ook Gondwana het nou ook die Go for Gold span het nou met hulle leierskap program begin.
Funding part of it and the risk aspects that are related to the potato production is also
And we welcome Temapo Negongo of the Namibian Organic Association in Agri Monitor. Good day, Temapo. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. It's a privilege to have you here.
Same here, yeah.
I really want to know, what is the Namibian Organic Association all about? Please tell us.
Yes, so Namibia Organic Association is an association or a group that was started by interested parties who want to actually, for the welfare of our society, who brought together different stakeholders such as farmers, customers who want to buy organic food, and anybody who is interested, even sponsors who are interested in supporting organic food. So to actually guarantee the process of, or to ensure that people actually do get what the farmers are producing, or are promising to produce, which is organic food.
I grew up on a farm.
Yes.
And we had lots of vegetables and orange trees, yes. and we didn't use pesticides or stuff like. And I remember the smell and the taste of all the vegetables and the fruits. It was just different from what it is now. When you go to the shop and you buy fruit and vegetables, you don't have that smell of a fresh tomato or so. What is organic food and what are the standards?
Yeah, like with your comment, like what you said now, I think for me, what the challenge is the fact that we are always chasing the money and the quick money. But I think with the fact, to answer your question on what is organic food, is to say it's food that are actually produced naturally or using natural forms, where you are focusing on the health environment, just how to take care of the environment without poisoning your soil or poisoning your plants or poisoning anything around that you think, or even people, because eventually that everything that you are saying you are preventing, maybe insects or preventing diseases, it will transfer into people. But if you have a healthy soil, then that healthy soil is able to nurture healthy plants, and those healthy plants will be able to nurture healthy animals and healthy people.
So it's all about the health and sustainability of the environment and biodiversity and people.
Exactly. Yes. So at the end of the day, and it's fair to say, like I always say, when I look at the taxis driving in town, sometimes they overlook the people who are walking and only focus on those who are stopping them, but not to say, the people who are walking will be customers the next day. So in general, if you take care of the people, they will be your customer long term. But if you are killing them with all this poison, then who is going to be your customer in the future? Yeah.
What are the objectives of your association, and do you think there's enough awareness that's been created for organic food, especially in Namibia? Internationally, yes, but in Namibia?
Yes. Yeah, so the objective is to share awareness, of course, on organic food production and the necessity of organic food production, and how important organic food is to our society, and also to train the producers on producing, food that are healthy for our people or for our society, and then to just be encouraging to say, okay, this is where we are now. These are the challenges we are facing now. How can we overcome this as a society? I think there is not enough awareness as much. I would
That's
personally.
why I'm here to help you.
Thank you. So I would personally think that we can do better, and we are constantly doing better, especially with the board. We are constantly sitting and discussing how can we do better on communicating to the larger public, because in the past I would say we were focusing more on the commercial farmers, but
They are also small-scale farmers.
Yeah, so personally I'm from a background of a small-scale farming background. So I'm from the village. I grew up in the village. And
where?
In Mege in the north, Oshakati, just near Oshakati. And yeah, like to take that awareness to those people, they are the people who actually has the capacity to produce organic food, because they cannot afford synthetic fertilizer or anything. So they are the people with the power actually to encourage this organic food production.
Didn't they do that like all the time?
Yes, in fact, they actually do that. I mean, if we define organic food in a layman's term, it's basically going back to nature and sustaining your environment in a way that you don't have to import, or you don't have to go far to get food, but you can get from
be sustainable
from
here
that where you are,
on home ground.
Yes, so taking care of everything, and not just yourself, but also the environment, not overkilling the, let's say, if you have guinea fowls, for example, in your area, conservation is also part of
course.
Yes, so all these things, and there has to be balance in everything. Not too many frogs, for example, because too many frogs can also be a problem. But if there is balance, which means there's something that is feeding on the frogs, but the frogs are also feeding on the insects that are eating up your crops, for example.
Yes.
So there has to be, like what you said at the beginning, diversity of living organisms.
Why are you, as an organization or worldwide, opposed to the use of genetically modified organisms? Can you elaborate on that?
Yes, I can. I think personally, and also as a member of the organization, I would say genetically modified organisms are tampering with, or they are against our objectives, and against our principles, and against the human rights in general, because it is tampering with the form of nature.
But we import
GMO
food into Namibia.
Yeah, in general, people are interested in it because it's a fancy thing. And of course, there is a lot of influence as well from different parties and from different organizations that are able to employ people. And obviously, in our society, if I'm looking for a job, for example, and I'm very desperate, and somebody comes offering me a job, I will take it. And it will take away a lot of desperation from me, so I will take it. But it is quite a dangerous platform to endeavor, because it comes at a very high expense of everything else. For example, the trees that are able to cause damage in the environment, like to cause a certain deformity, or a certain or fruits that are not able to bear seeds because they don't want you to continue growing your own trees. These are things that even with the body cannot agree with. When you eat such food, your chromosomes and your enzymes cannot align with that type of food, because it's not
good for your health.
It's completely not good for your health. But I always don't want to really spend much focus on that, because I want to strengthen the area of organic food. And I think also one of the things when it comes to the expenses of organic food, if more people are producing organic food, I think we are able to.
Because that was the question I wanted to close off. It should not be more expensive. Organic food should not be much more expensive.
No. And the people that usually spend a lot of time going shopping are the people that are not interested in production. I mean, I'm not saying everybody should produce or is a producer, but there are things we can do to help the producers to help us become more sustained, to have more food available, to have a healthy platform available.
Thank you, Temapo.
Yes.
I really appreciate you visiting us, and I'm sure we will talk more in the future.
So. Yes,
thank you so much.
Yes, maybe just in addition, I wanted to also share for those who want to reach out to the Namibiese Organic Association. You can find us at our website. It's just noa.org.na.
That's easy, noa.org.na.
Yes, and we are also on Facebook. You can also find us on Facebook. And our phone number in the office is 081 66 33 224.
Thank you, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Did you know you can buy a new or second-hand vehicle, such as light delivery vans, trailers, small trucks and tractors for agricultural use? The repayment period for these vehicles ranges between 5 and 10 years. Contact your nearest Agribank branch or visit our website at www.agribank.com.na for more information about this loan product. You can also visit us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn and YouTube. Agribank, your all-season bank.
Ons gee vir julle die veilings deur wat in die komende weke gaan plaasvind. Môre op Valentynsdag op 14 Februarie is Windhoek Livestock Auctioneers 'n groot veeveiling op Hoogveld om 10:00. Die volgende dag op 15 Februarie ook Windhoek Livestock Auctioneers 'n groot veeveiling op Kalkrand om 10:00. Agra hou die Bethel Dankbaar Meatmaster veiling op Grootfontein ook om 10:00 die oggend. Ons het bietjie verder gegaan dat mense kan beplan op 20 Februarie is Agra se Central Select bulveiling in Windhoek om 6:00 die aand. Op 22 Februarie hou Agra sy boerbokke en kleinvee veiling van G van Wyk en gaste. Dit is ook in Windhoek om 6:00 die aand. En dan op 29 Februarie, maak so lank gereed daarvoor, Namboer hou 'n veiling van Sikokuse se produksieveiling. Dit is lewende hawe by Namboer se veilingskrale in Windhoek ook om 6:00 die aand. Op 16 Maart, hierdie is 'n baie belangrike veiling. Dit is die Klaverberg en Vriende veiling vind op Saterdag 16 Maart by die Midgard Country Lodge in die Okahania distrik plaas. Kom ontmoet gerus van Namibië se top wildteelers by die geleentheid en vul jou wildkudde aan met die beste advies en genetika. So bespreek jou akkommodasie direk op hulle webtuiste by www.klaverberg.com. 'n groot baie gewilde wildveiling is die Klaverberg en Vriende wildveiling. Vleispryse per kilogram wat tans op veilings behaal word. Tollies gaan nou vir $33.49. Verse vir $27.57. Stoorosse $28.68 per kilogram. Stoorverse gaan nou vir $25.45. Slagosse $29.52 per kilo. Slagverse $26.95 per kilo. Koeie dit wissel nou van maarkoeie tot vetkoeie, beloop nou tussen $19.59 en $29.09. Slagbulle gaan vir $24.86. Per kop gaan koeie met kalwers nou $10.540. Slagskaap dorpers gaan nou vir $32.08 en bokke per kop, dit is die een ding wat gestyg het. Bokke per kop gaan nou vir $951. Boere, moenie vergeet nie, môre is Valentynsdag. Nou ek weet dit is moeilike tye, dis droogte, maar onthou net altyd, dit is ons geliefdes wat ons in ons moeilike tye bystaan. So mens hoef nou nie rose te gaan koop. Gaan pluk 'n ou blommetjie in die tuin of bederf jou geliefde net met 'n baie lekker koppie boeretroos in die bed. Dit is mos nou nie te veel gevra nie. Ons speel uit met 'n video van die Onafhanklike weerkenner Johan van der Berg wat vir ons die voorspelling gee. Mooi dag verder.
Ons het hier in die laaste week van Januarie, begin Februarie, 'n redelike klompie reën oor gedeeltes van Namibië gehad. Ons kan sien dat vir al die sentrale en noordelike dele is daar plekke wat tussen 25 en selfs 100 mm reën gehad het in daardie week. Ook daarna, en ons het nou ongelukkig nie inligting nog daaroor nie, maar ons het berigte gekry dat daar ook hier in die tweede week van Februarie het gedeeltes rondom Grootfontein en 'n paar ander plekke ook nog redelik reën gehad. Maar ons kan sien die kool-effek bly steeds daar en veral die suidelike dele van Namibië nog baie droog, baie min reën. Ons kyk na die temperature vir daai week van 28 Januarie tot 3 Februarie. En hierdie is die afwyking vanaf die gemiddeld. Sien ons die pink gedeeltes tussen 1 en 3 grade Celsius warmer as normaal en die donker gekleurde gedeeltes tussen 3 en 5 grade warmer as normaal. En dis veral dan die suide van Namibië en natuurlik dan die aangrensende dele van die Noord-Kaap waar dit baie warm was, temperature tot oor 40 grade wat voorgekom het. Maar ook in die res van Namibië, groot gedeeltes behalwe die verre noordelike dele, bo-gemiddelde temperature vir hierdie tyd van die jaar. Ons kyk na die reënval vir hierdie volgende 2 weke en vir die periode van 8 tot 16 Februarie sien ons dat daar in die noordelike dele van Namibië lyk daar tog 'n bietjie reën, nie veel groot reën nie, die meeste hier in die orde van 20, miskien 'n bietjie meer millimeters. Die blou gedeeltes is onder 15 mm. So ons kan sien dat die grootste deel van Namibië baie min reën verwag vir die week 8 tot 16 Februarie. En dan vir die week 16 tot 24 Februarie lyk dit omtrent dieselfde, net die noordoostelike gedeeltes waar daar so 'n bietjie reën kan voorkom. En ons kan ook sien dat die reënaktiwiteit verder noord en noordoos van Namibië is. Baie reën oor Zambië, die noordelike dele van Mosambiek en dan ook verder oos oor Madagaskar. Maar die hoogdrukstelsel redelik oor die suidelike dele van Suid-Afrika gevestig. As ons na 'n paar individuele plekke sommer net kyk, die kanse vir reën en vir ekstreme temperature, so dis vir die volgende paar weke tot omtrent die einde van Februarie, dan sien ons daar is 'n kans vir ligte reën, minder as 5 mm of dalk 'n bietjie meer, hier rondom 12, 13 Februarie, 16 Februarie en dan ook daar by 20, 21 of 19, 20 Februarie. Baie warm temperature gaan voorkom verbykans die hele maand, maar veral vir die periode hier van 10 tot omtrent 17 Februarie. Temperature tussen 37 en 39 grade. Grootfontein, nader aan die droëland graangebiede, omtrent dieselfde patroon. Daar is reën, bietjie bewolkte toestande, maar reën neerslae, baie lig. Hy kan hier en daar strepe maak met meer reën, maar regtig waar, lyk nie baie goed vir die res van Februarie. Temperature ook hoog, en dan veral ook daardie 10 tot omtrent 17 Februarie, baie hoë temperature. Wind ook verder suid, vir die volgende klompie dae, hier van 8 tot omtrent 13 Februarie, kan daar hier en daar 'n bytjie reën voorkom, en as gelukkig is, kan daar dalk meer as 10 mm, maar dit lyk nie asof dit sommer meer as 10 mm gaan wees. Baie warm, so in die tweede week van of die eintlik die derde week van Februarie, so van 14 Februarie af, baie warm toestande. En dan verder suid, baie min of geen reën, baie warm toestande tot hier in die 40 grade in die tweede week, so die derde week van Februarie. So dit lyk op hierdie stadium asof die reënvaltoestande ongunstig geword het. Daar kan nog enkele buie hier en daar voorkom, maar dit lyk nie gunstig nie. En tot ten minste die einde van Februarie. Temperature gaan ook baie hoog wees, so ongunstige toestande vir hierdie volgende tyd. Die langer termyn nog baie onseker, maar dit lyk asof dit in Maart maand behoort dit kan verbeter. Maar ons weet Februarie is 'n baie belangrike landboumaand, en so dit kan nogal landbou nou